Thank you very much. That's why we're holding this hearing.
Yes.
Thank you. Mr. Davis?
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, and I want to thank you for holding this hearing. To the Tillmans, I want to add my thanks to you for your fortitude, courage, and great personal sacrifices that you have made, not only in behalf of your family, but on behalf of all of us who believe in truth, all of us who seek justice, and all of us who believe in valor. And so we all appreciate you and what you have endured. Private Lynch, let me add thanks to you for your bravery in battle, but just as much for your courage to come forth, to share with the American people something that perhaps you wouldn't have had to do unless there was something burning inside of you, saying that truth is so important that the people must know and that the people must understand. So thank you so very much. Let me ask the Tillmans. On May 3rd, 2004, a large memorial service was held for Corporal Tillman in San Jose, California, which was carried on national television. And I'd like to ask both of you about that memorial service. I'm sure that Corporal Tillman's death was a severe blow to your entire family. This memorial was an opportunity to honor his service, to honor the fact that he gave his life for his country. And I imagine that you both were dealing with very difficult feelings and that you were trying to get some sense of closure. At the time of the service, you still thought that Pat Tillman had been killed in a firefight with the enemy. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
So you had begun to come to terms with that at the memorial, and there were various Defense Department officials present, and they spoke about Corporal Tillman's bravery and his actions in fighting the enemy. Is that also correct?
Yes, sir.
Now I understand it that General Kinzinger was the highest ranking military officer who attended the service. Did you see General Kinzinger at the memorial service?
Yes, I did.
Did you speak with him? And if so, what did he say?
I did speak with him. I don't remember what I said to him. I just remember feeling very comforted that he was there. And he was very kind and warm, and I just felt a very close affiliation with the military somehow, because I felt like, well, they understand what we're going through, and they're here to, I was glad to see him, and I don't remember what he said. I don't remember what Colonel Chen said.
But at this point, General Kinzinger already knew that Pat's death was a friendly fire incident.
Yeah.
The memorial service was on May 3rd, and General Kinzinger had received the P4 memo on April 29th, 4 days earlier, warning that this was a friendly fire incident. But he didn't tell you anything about this. He didn't correct what was said at the ceremony. We had wanted to ask the general about his actions at our hearing today, but he has refused to testify. Last week, his attorney sent a letter to the committee invoking his Fifth Amendment right against self-incrimination. Mr. Chairman, I ask that this letter be made a part of the record.
Without objection, that'll be the order.
And I will close by observing that it appears that you were put through the ringer twice. First, you were hit with Pat's death, which was devastating. And then as you were slowly coming to terms with that, you were hit again. This time with the revelation that military officials sitting next to you at Pat's memorial service that he was killed by his own platoon, but kept you in the dark. It is hard to imagine our military and our government doing that to its citizens, especially when they are mourning the life of their loved ones who have given to this country the most that one can give. Again, I thank you for your testimony, for your courage, and for being here today. And, Mr. Chairman, I yield back the balance of my time.